Mr. Amit Singh earned his bachelor's degree in science from Mumbai University. He had an illustrious career and worked for some of the world's most prestigious chemical companies, including Glaxo and Ranbaxy.
I graduated from Wilson College and immediately started working with Ranbaxy Laboratories Limited in their chemical division as a frontline sales representative. And so I continued in that company, grew quite well and spent almost 24 years till 2012.
At Ranbaxy, he worked in the Fine Chemicals division. Ranbaxy Fine Chemicals produced laboratory reagents and consumables as well as medical diagnostic products. He gained tremendous exposure in a variety of functional areas such as sales, purchasing, distribution, and so on. He was there for 13 years and rose through the ranks. An Indian private equity firm purchased Ranbaxy Fine Chemicals Limited in 2005. The prospects for that industry were very promising, and there was a lot of interest in the private equity community. Ranbaxy Fine Chemicals Limited, then known as RFCL, was sold to Advent Performance Materials Holdings in 2010. Mr. Amit Singh had always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and this event prompted him to consider going out on his own.
So what motivated me along with my co-founder Dr. Mohanty to start this venture, that is Advent Chembio, was that we saw that in our previous organization there was, the core team or the people who were doing the work, that is few of us, remained the same. But then in between there was some private equity firms or venture capitalists who came in, and then they took part in the organization. So like Ranbaxy divested their fine chemical division in 2005 somewhere, and it was sold to iVenture, which is a private equity firm. They came and put in some money, and the day-to-day operations was done by us only. And the company grew well, and then they sold it to another venture capitalist from New York, that is New Mountain Capital, and they acquired it. So the thought occurred to me that people are coming, putting in some money, but down the line operations has been done by us only, and so why can't we start the same thing on our own?
Mr. Amit Singh was in his 40s at the time, and he was repaying his home loan. Despite his conviction and faith in his abilities, it was a very risky proposition at the time. In 2012, he mustered the necessary courage and launched Advent Chembio Private Limited. His family was extremely supportive of him. To begin operations, he broke all of his fixed deposits. He used all of the available leverage to keep his business running. His all-around experience and exposure in fine chemicals came in handy. He was able to make quick industry connections and gain traction. He acquired talent through ESOPs because he could not afford to pay high salaries. His former teammates had a lot of faith and respect for him. He went on to assemble a highly talented team. This team has already generated over rupees 75 crores in revenue and has set lofty goals for the future.
First year we did about 5 crores of business in the first year itself, and now this year, that is March 22, which we will be ending up with 77 crores. So we have a vision to take it to more than 100 crores in the next financial year.
Many of us advance to senior positions in large corporations. When we reach this point, we enter a state of comfort and are unwilling to take any risk in life. We frequently maintain the status quo due to financial obligations and liabilities. Knowledge, information, and experience are not the only factors that contribute to business success. It is about the killer instinct and the determination to succeed despite all odds.